Hey guys, it's Night Ember and welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for like forever and I just want to apologize for the very few people who've been following me. A lot has happened in life and I don't know what's going on with me and why I'm not making videos, but I'm trying to get back to that this year. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about my art goals for this year, artist New Year's resolutions or whatever. I know it's February already, but making this little list of goals is gonna at least help me get closer to something. You know, if I don't make these goals, then I'm not gonna be able to do anything or I guess get that much done that I would like to get done. So I have about 6 goals that I have for my art journey, and wanted to discuss them in this video. So the first one is obviously sketching more often, because I don't really sketch that much like I should. Because normally I sketch the picture, right, and then I proceed to render the entire thing instead of just leaving it as a sketch, which is, it leaves me like less time to like do other sketches that are just meant to be sketches. Yeah, and I really just want to practice more, just like doing sketches, like different poses that I never drawn before, and like concepts and stuff that doesn't need to be colored or anything. I think if I sketch more, I'll have improved even more than I intended on. I feel like I improved a little bit last year because I made a comic for my Instagram account and it was literally 40 pictures. So it killed me to color, but it's complete after like some months and crying on the inside. But yeah, I want to sketch more because I just want to have more things that I've drawn, in a sense, instead of just like all these like couple of finished pictures, like 10 finished rendered pictures. I can have a whole bunch of sketches, and even some of those sketches I can just go back to later if like they're really good. If they're really good, then I can go down the road and then come back to pull a couple of sketches out and be like, oh, this one looks good, and then I can just render that one. So like I would have things to choose from if I'm like in a creative rut or something like that. So I think that will be like a huge help. How many sketches do I want to make a month? That is a good question because I do not know. But I should think about that. Maybe like 5. I mean, at least 5, or I can try to do more, like 10, to just be sketches, or I don't know. Or I could just try to do as much as I can. But in the minimum, 5 to 10 probably. My second goal is to draw more comics and OC interactions. I've been kind of doing this on my Instagram, making short little comics. My last one was short, quote unquote, and yeah, that was the one that was 40 panels, which I made them into 40 pages and not like comic panels because I'm not very good at paneling, which I want to get better at. But yeah, that one was like pretty long, even though the script was short, so I'm still wanting to make these comics but with shorter, like even shorter scripts. That's like maybe like a 10-second read or something like that, and now I equal like 10 to 15 panels, which is way less than 40. I think can work with that. And the reason I want to do that is because I'm making this story. I've been working on it for a couple of years now, and I draw my OCs a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see. But I just want to show my characters interacting with each other. So people who are like on the journey with me, because the story's not being started yet. I meant like the comic hasn't been started yet, but I'm in the middle of writing it, and I want people to know what my kids are like so they can get well acquainted and, you know, familiarized with my characters and stuff. And so far, some people love them, but they don't know enough of the basics about them, I guess, in a sense. So I want to do that this year. Hopefully I have some ideas, okay, that I've written out. And all I gotta do is just make the little comic, and they're very short ones. So I want to do that, and hopefully people get to know my characters a little more. Okay, my third goal for this year is to make a finished animation slash animatic, or an animation or an animatic itself. So this is like kind of a secret I've been holding back from like people on Instagram or whatever, because the pressures that I create in my head for no reason at all, because no one's pressuring me, right? I don't want anyone to expect something coming super soon, but I don't want them to expect anything coming anytime soon is what I mean. But I've been like getting all these ideas for animations whenever I listen to the cool music, and I just have to write everything down, everything I see, like on a note or something. And I'm like, I got to animate to this, being somebody who doesn't know how to animate. But I've been like looking at videos and tutorials and stuff to, help me get started. And I've tried a couple little random animations that are like a second or, So like I've been getting the hang of it. I've been practicing on it a little bit, and I'm actually working on my very first animation slash animatic. That's like 40 seconds. Me being a newbie, that's gonna take me forever. Because there's like times where I'm diligently working on something, but after a while I just like kind of stop and then work on something entirely different, which slows my production down for the main thing that I've been working on, which is the animation. But this year, I at least want to have at least 2 done, because I feel like if I wait on some of these ideas, I have like several animation ideas. It's like crazy how it just all started. And that spark started when I literally got sick with COVID last year in August, which is crazy. I was home the entire time and just like in my room. And then I suddenly just like, I want to watch some animations by these cool artists or random artists, whatever. And then I was just so inspired when I started watching them. I was like, oh my goodness, this looks so fun. And I know it's hard work, but I was like, I want to try animation. And so I really just got into it, and bless my best friend for giving me a couple of tools, some tutorials for free. And I've been utilizing them. I've been learning a bit, keeping note of things, and just trying animations out in my own time. It's fun, but it's hard work. That's all I gotta say. But I want to do at least 2. The first one is 40 seconds, and the second one is also no, I think it's like a minute. It's a minute and 30 seconds or something like that. I will not tell anyone the songs because I just want it to be a surprise. But yeah, wish me luck on that, guys. My 4th goal this year is to make concept art of my story Soulbound, which I will make more videos in the near future, just about my project, my story project that I'm working on. And I'll probably make a lot of videos on it, because that's really what I realized I wanted to show is, my OCs and all that stuff. Instead of like making all these tutorials and stuff. I can still make tutorials and stuff, but my main focus is Soulbound, my story. So I want to learn how to do like concept art, which, I guess I know a little bit because you have like character sheets and all that stuff. I have like a couple of character sheets, which is not really character sheets because I only drew one. Like I drew a character and it was just that one full body pose and not any other like expressions and all that stuff. So I would really call it a character sheet, character reference sheet or whatever. I want to do character reference sheets as a form of concept art, like I guess outfits and stuff and different hairstyles and all that stuff for my OCs. And I want to show like possible scenes that I think of in terms of concept art, and I guess places. I'm not really good at backgrounds and landscaping and all that stuff, so I could try that. But my main thing I'm wanting to focus on is like my characters, how they look, and my characters, certain characters with powers, because some of my characters have powers and abilities that are, not natural. hence the name Soulbound, I guess. But yeah, and like fight scenes, I don't really draw people fighting like that, like seriously. So I could do like fighting poses and like certain events that happen, just concept art and not really rendered. I can color like colored sketches or something, not fully rendered, so it doesn't take me forever to finish a picture, which somehow it's taking me forever to get things done now because my attention span and my brain cells are dying. But not permanently, just temporarily. But I've been wanting to put work in, so I'm not just like being lazy and doing nothing and blaming art block. I've been getting art block a lot and I hate it. I just want to punch it in the gut so it can leave me alone. But yeah, I want to do concept art, and that can also fall into doing more sketches. So that'll be like killing two birds with one stone. It doesn't even have to be colored or anything. Just my ideas on a blank canvas, just to be an idea. That's what I want to do, and I also want to show people, you know, what I'm thinking about my ideas and stuff. Unless it's like a spoiler, then I'm not showing that to anybody but myself. Ha! Okay, so my 5th goal is to batch my content and plan my posts to save time. So this is kind of for like Instagram and also YouTube, because you can batch videos. But for Instagram specifically, I always feel like I need to post something every week, and you know, all the times I'm tired, I don't do any art. I'm just like kind of suffering doing nothing. So I don't really have anything to show for in like a week or two, in a month. I usually have nothing done, so I'm just like kind of feeling bad about myself and all that stuff. Batching content in this sense would kind of be tough because I can't make art that fast in terms of like having something complete, because I have a full-time job and I also work on the weekends most of the time. Other times I'm tired, like exhausted, because I mean, I blame anemia. I don't know what else it could be. I just be like tired. I'm just like, I can't do anything right now. So the times I'm tired, I don't even do art either, which is like a lot of the time. So, you know, that's the whole thing about life happening, and I wish I had more energy, but maybe I should go work out or something. I don't know. But yeah, and in terms for YouTube, I would also like to batch my videos, but for right now, I guess for the first couple 3 to 4 months, I might just post 1 video a month. If I happen to not make another video after this, I want to at least have 1 a month until my life settles down. So in terms of batching content, I would like to like make 3 or 4 videos, and like I don't even know how I'm gonna do that because, like I said, my art process is kind of slow right now. But I could probably do something. Like making a voiceover it doesn't even take that much time. So I could just probably make a couple voiceovers and then, you know, draw something. It can even be sketches. I could draw something and just slap the voiceover on it and edit it, and boom, it's a video. So I might be able to do that, but we'll see how things turn out. And last but not least, my 6th goal for the year is to use up my space effectively. So when I say use up my space, I'm meaning on a blank canvas or like a sketchbook page. You know how you draw something, right? And it might be kind of small. Like you draw a person, it might be kind of small. And you have all this extra space with no lines, nothing touched. Just, you know, I used to do that a lot when I was younger, and it probably is having no background also, but I was also bad at backgrounds, which means I didn't draw a background, I didn't draw anything else except for the person, and the page was still empty, like it just felt blank. Yeah, I just really hated that, so I want to get better at filling up my space. When I do digital art, usually I have like colors in that space whenever I color. I have a couple of brushes that I use when I have a color, and it will blend it into a shape and take over the space that way. But I'm talking about drawing. So even if I was just doing random sketches in a sketchbook. I would just like to fill the entire page with sketches so it can be a little more pleasing to look at. And even in my rendered work, I would like to have backgrounds that fill up the space also. I mean, I feel like that wouldn't be hard. I just have to try a little more to get the outcome that I want. Though that's my goal, and I want to be able to achieve that. And I feel like if I do, I might feel a little better about my art and the finished product overall. So yeah, this is all of my goals. If you're an artist like me, tell me what kind of art goals that you have made for yourself or you want to make for yourself for this year. I feel like making goals for the year will actually help you achieve them and help you grow instead of just going at it head first and just like, I want to get better at art. And then you don't have any idea of how to get better. So instead of saying that you want to get better at art, right? And you have no way to get to that goal, it's going to be harder to achieve anything or to even get better. So just like have a couple things in mind. If you don't have any goals and you want to get better, just have a couple things in mind about what you want to accomplish that could help you achieve getting better at art. So like my things, I just sketch more, concept art, filling up my space. I mean, I'm already pretty good because I've been drawing since literally elementary school. So I do have a couple things I still need to work on, like hands, but I'm not focusing on that this year. My hands are pretty decent, but I would like to draw hands effortlessly, because let me tell you, hands are really hard to draw. So I'm gonna leave that for another year. For a while, I also had a goal to like get better at drawing muscles and stuff, but I only learned for like a day or two and then I just stopped. So I'm gonna leave that for another year also. But sometimes you just gotta give yourself one to two things to learn effectively and apply to your work, instead of having like a whole bunch of things and then you just get overwhelmed with the amount of goals that you want to accomplish in a year. So maybe just give yourself 1 to 5 things for the year. And I have 6, but one of them is just about posting. But yeah. So if you have any goals, let me know. And I'm just curious to see what you would like to work on. So that's the end of my video. I hope to see y'all soon. If I don't make another video this month, definitely there's going to be one coming next month, because I still gotta be practicing on being consistent, which is the hardest thing ever in life right now. But trying to work diligently again. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and goodbye.